Hello everyone, it is I, God of Ka, and today we are playing Shin Megami Tensei V, the original, not the Vengeance version that is out right now. So we are just playing this, and I am excited to be able to play this for our monthly thing that is going on. And if you want to know why I am playing this now, I recommend you watching the video that I will be linking in the top right corner of the video. Watch that to get a better understanding. And so, with all that said, let us actually begin. Gotta choose a difficulty. We will be choosing normal for this. And am I sure I want to? Yes.
Long ago, the world of order was created by God, and his servants, the angels, led it on its proper course. It was in such a world that countless mortals led happy, fruitful, and prosperous lives by his grace.
However, even God's world is not eternal. The pure, unsullied path that God had forged will, as fate dictates, become a muddled, poisonous swamp at the hands of humankind.
Disrupted order begets chaos, and chaos will likewise be consumed by order in turn.
How will these keepers of knowledge strive and perish during their final, futile hours in this doomed world?
Let us watch them at our leisure until the new ruler is seated upon the throne.
All right, listen up. Everyone should have their own personal tablets now, but it sounds like some of you still need to get them registered. Those temp accounts are about to expire, so anyone who's been putting it off better get on that.
Now for our name. The protag of SMT5 doesn't have a proper name. He does go by a title, but that will happen later on, so it is up to us to give him a name. And personally, we're gonna go with Kai, because that sounds more Japanese for a first name. Kai, and for our surname, it's gonna be I think you will probably see why I might be going for this name instead of something more Japanese, or, you know, something more fitting to my theme as an Egyptian god. Kai Yawai. Kai Yawai. You will see why. Kai Yawai, is this name okay? Yes.
One other thing. It's been getting pretty dangerous out there. Remember the buddy system. Go back to the dorm in groups. That's it for homeroom.
Thank you, sir.
Students were advised to head home in groups. You should look for a classmate to walk with. Yes, we should. And on the bottom left is our mini-map. It will show various things. At this moment, there will be talking box symbols where we are able to be talking to folks. That is our current mission right now, to try to find someone in this room to buddy up with. And these markers will be our indicators for that. So, right now, I think we should try talking with them to see if they are willing to buddy up.
Hey there! Hey!
These students are too busy talking. Doesn't seem like you can walk home with them. Yeah, they seem to be talking about two pretty popular people in this school, and looks like the female student on the left seemed a bit jealous that the lady that he was mentioning is possibly better than her in some way. Jealousy, let's not bother with that right now, and let's actually be talking to these two. Hey, ladies, do you want to come home with me, Kai? I know I may not be popular, but hey, I am a guy after all.
Hey!
Oh? A first year got attacked?
Huh?
Oh, by a shadow.
Well...
That's awfully scary. Yeah, I have to admit that doesn't make sense, but if it's a part of the dangerous things that the teacher is warning about, shouldn't you at least pair up with me, a decently physical guy? And they don't want to pay attention to me, okay. Well then, 3 dudes should should be able to handle themselves out there, right?
Yeah.
Huh. Another incident like with that shadow involving that one girl that the two girls were talking about. And this guy, Ozai, seems to want to investigate it. Well, best of luck, I guess, to him. And they seem too busy to be talking to me either. Now we have another thing that'll be appearing on the mini-map. Objective markers signified by that symbol over there. Going towards them will progress the story, it sounds like. Alright. Looks like we gotta go over here.
Everything all right?
Yeah, that is like the whole frickin' point, right? Come on. You know what the frickin' teacher said. We need to be grouping up, so makes sense, right? You know what? You are cannon fodder, so if anything bad happens to you, I cannot blame them for, like, murking you. And they left. Bet we will never see them again. And it looks like we have no choice but to go home alone as well. Well, that sucked. Not gonna lie.
Hey, you heading back alone?
Oh, you're the guys that they were talking about. You know, those two.
You heard that talk about it being safer to go home in groups, right? You should walk with us.
Sure, I don't want to. Well, we aren't like that one guy who is probably gonna get murdered soon, so sure.
Oh, hey you two! Over here!
You're that other girl that those two were talking about.
Oh, hi there.
Atsuta siblings.
I didn't know you knew him, Miyazu.
I mean, not really.
They've met in passing. I think Miyazu and I ran into him a couple times.
Yeah, Tao. Something like that.
Aw, you're lucky your big brother looks out for you so much, huh?
I guess.
We're the only family we've got. I don't think it's that strange to look out for my little sister.
Sure. So, how about we all walk home together?
A group of four is definitely better than a group of two, I will admit. Kai attends Sejuin High School. And not too far from there, he lives at the Juin High School dormitory along with the other students, right? In the commute to and from school, the shortest route is to pass through the connecting passageway at Shinagawa Station. The quickest way back to the dorm will be to head to Shinagawa Station West exit, which is where we have to go, it looks like. Let's see what happens. We could be talking to them. Curious what they might say. Yeah, we heard about something similar about a shadow tearing up some clothing on a first year. I guess that would make sense if this were a real life. But this is a video game, and obviously things are going to be a lot more stranger than people might think. But let's try going into the west exit.
Oh, right. Tao, you said you wanted to talk about something? Oh, it's nothing. I've just been having these weird dreams lately. I keep hearing this distant voice, like someone far away is calling out to me. It keeps getting closer and closer, but just when it seems like they've almost found me, I wake up. And I keep having that dream every night. Kinda getting to me. I wish someone could tell me what it all means.
Probably a reflection of something subconscious. Maybe you're just stressed over the future. It would make sense since...
That's not good.
Something going on?
Looks like. Here, I'll go check it out.
Seems like something's happened at the station. You should take a look. Yeah, no kidding. A couple of people I could be talking to right now, but I think the best idea right now, since we have an projective marker, is to go see what the heck is going on. The entire path is blocked off by a blue sheet. It doesn't look like you can pass through. Yeah, no kidding. Plus, we got a bunch of officers, it looks like, blocking the path as well.
Hey!
Huh?
Blood everywhere. That doesn't look like a normal animal killing, if you ask me. You're not the only one who is gonna try to do something like that. It looks like something happened here. The onlookers are talking about it. Yeah, no kidding. Should probably head back to them now. Hey, where did Tao go? The heck, where did she go?
Oh, hi. My brother came back, but he needed to take a call or something. Walked off somewhere.
Okay, that makes sense.
Then Tao got a message too. She went looking for somewhere quiet to try calling back.
Okay, that makes a bit more sense then.
Would you mind checking up on my brother?
Sure thing. Where did he go?
I know he's always looking after me, but I get worried about him too.
Yep, leave it to me. Don't worry.
Thanks. I'll just wait here in case Tao comes back.
Good idea. We don't want you, wandering off in case something dangerous happens. Alright then, so we have to head out, I guess. Right, now we need to get out of here. Would you like to save progress? That would be grateful. So, with the west exit not available, where to? So it looks like he didn't go this way. Alright, so it looks like he probably went north. Did he go back to school? Doesn't feel like... Did I see a gold marker? Yes, I did! Why would he go here? That's weird. Let's... Huh, that tunnel leads to over there. Why would he be here?
All right. So word on the street is a bunch of monsters have been seen hanging around this tunnel.
That was the guy that those two guys were talking about.
Yow! Sheesh! Ceiling's pretty low. Pretty dark in here, too. Looks dangerous.
Yeah, I feel that pain, trust me. It happened to me recently. Needed a band-aid for that.
All right. Enough screwing around. Let's go even deeper, yeah? I think we might be onto something big.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Did we just die? No, couldn't be. Right? We couldn't have died, right? Not this soon. Been like what? 25 minutes now? Around that time at least, since recording started.
Long, long ago, before these creatures known as humans gained knowledge. The god of law seated himself upon the throne of creation. He seized all knowledge from the other gods, rebuking them, so they could never dare to approach the throne.
Reducing them to mere demons. The fruit of knowledge was secreted away in a paradise of his own creation. One day, a serpent sought out the mortals, seeking to tempt them into doing his will.
Eat the fruit of knowledge in this paradise, and you will become more like God.
The serpent's goal was to revive the war of the myriad gods. Oblivious to the serpent's machinations, the mortals of each realm ate the fruit, one after another, without fail.
The knowledge they devoured then bound to their souls, birthing humans closer to gods.
When the god of law saw this, he banished all humanity from his paradise in a fit of rage.
Humans, you curious creatures infused with precious knowledge.
Know that you are observed by countless demons, waiting for their chance to strike.
That's Dazai.
How can this be? A human walks among us. This is no place for one such as you. I shall grant you sanctuary. Fortunate an angel of Bethel found you. Were it an agent of chaos in my stead, you may not be alive. Remain calm and keep still. You will be safe momentarily.
Hey, Angel, what about me, huh? Where's my angel? Lucky Dazai. Well, guess I should wait here, right? But where am I, right? What is this place? But even though we are here, I shouldn't stay here. I need to find a way out. But where is the way out? No matter how many times you look, it's the same seemingly endless sea of sand. It's safe to assume this isn't a dream, yeah. No kidding. You decide to move onward for now. Yeah, because where we entered from there doesn't seem to be a way out there, so there has to be an exit from here out there somewhere then, yeah? So, let's head forward for now to this marker that is on the mini-map. Guess I can't move forward faster. Guess it makes sense.
Target confirmed. Young man, if you wish to live, take my hand.
Well, it is either take his hand or nod, which is probably confirmation to take it, so let's take his hand.
So the Nahobino make themselves known again after all this time. Knowledge and life had remained separate until now. Perhaps the future is secured. Light or dark, you may chase whatever you please. I shall await you in the realm beyond the earth and heavens. Until then, may your newfound power guide your survival.
Young man, can you hear me? You and I are now one. We have ascended to become a being known as a Nahobino.
Yeah, like that one voice said, but what is a Nahobino?
Our form is based on my own appearance, but your knowledge seems to be the basis of our consciousness.
Alright.
I shall obey your will. Command me in battle, that we may best fight as one.
Alright then. So, this is the press turn combat system. Player and enemy actions are governed by the press turn icons shown at the top of the screen. One taken action consumes one icon. Select a skill, then choose an action to take. Right, so these skills are right here. We can either... Right, skills are like things that we are able to do attack, heal, support. Choosing the attack skill will consume 0 MP. All the other actions, however, will require MP. We do need to manage this resource so that we are able to use it properly. So, with that said, we have Zio, and we have this. Attacking is as it says, physical action on one foe, while Zio is a weak electric move on one foe, which in this case costs 10 MP. And we have this, which we'll probably be talking more about these later on. So right now, I want to try Zio. Oh, we can't even use that yet. So let's just go for this, I guess, because it's making us do this. That was 15 damage. Enemy turn. And they are attacking for 14 more damage. Affinities and weaknesses. When you strike a weakness, one of your turns that would normally be used instead become a blinking icon. That is a press turn right there, meaning striking weaknesses is very optimal in order to actually win in fights. So now we are actually possibly going to be able to do just that. Let us use Zio because we wouldn't have it if our first enemy isn't weak to it, right? Right? It is weak to it. Now we get a... Now, because we have done that, we now have the blinking icon giving us a press turn. Meaning we are able to do one more action. As long as we keep on making these happen, we will have double the turns that we normally would. So let's actually do that. Say use Zio again because that was so helpful. One more action and it is down. Of course he hits for that, and I think attempt to... I don't feel like doing that. I think we should definitely kill this guy off right here, right now. Dead. Let's go. And with that, we get a level up from 3, which was our starting level, surprisingly, to 4. Now that we have leveled up, we are allowed to allot points to build our stats. I think we're gonna go for magic for now. Yes.
All hostile targets eliminated.
What was that just now?
That was a horde of demons hunting you for your soul, young man. Additionally, this place is what is now called the Netherworld.
So we aren't in hell. Yeah. What are demons?
Correct. Descendants of the gods of old, known now as demons. Furthermore, this is home to the demons, the Netherworld. But do not worry. I, Proto-Fiend Aogami, am here to assist you. Together, we have become a being known as a Nahobino, This new body should allow us to fend off the demons.
Well, that should be helpful.
Let us keep this form until we reach a safe location.
Good idea.
I'd like you to go here, as it should help us get a better grasp of this world.
Alright. Press the plus button to actually view the map. Alright. To actually get a better view of the map, we can press this. Looks like there's really nothing else to probably explore around here, so let's just keep moving forward then, yeah? There's bound to be... Oh yeah, we can also run too. Alright, let us just do both.
You seem worn out from that last battle. Perhaps you should gather some Magatsuhi. This world is filled with Magatsuhi. Brimming with spiritual power, it is the source of a demon's strength. The lights you see around us are the crystallized forms of Magatsuhi. What? Young man, can you not see them?
Yeah, I don't see what you are talking about.
Perhaps you aren't accustomed to your new body just yet. Focus and try looking again.
Alright, as you say so. Oh.
Were you able to see them? Yes, those are Magatsuhi crystals. Magatsuhi can give us strength as well. If you see any, don't hesitate to claim it for yourself.
Magatsuhi crystals. There are 3 types. The green ones restore hit points, the yellow ones restore MP, and the red ones allow you to use a very special kind of skill that I did hint at in our first battle. We may be able to use it in our next one, who knows? So let's actually gather these things. There we go, we got some hit points gathered. There we go, alright. Oh. We are almost healed up. Did I miss any on the way down? Looks like no, so we should be good to go, yeah? Oh yeah, we need to go here. The B is for jumping instead of hacking out, of course. Let's ooh, we got a new kind of platform. That looks neat. For climbing on these blocks, we need to do something a bit more special. Watch and learn. There we go. Similar to the last thing that we did, except we need to actually be near them in order for contact to be made. Oh. Alright, oopsies on my part. There we go. Alright, I'm getting the hang of this. And what do we got here? A treasure box. They can hold various items. We should probably break it open using the Y button as it said. And we got 500 Maka, which is this game's money system, if you do not know. So, with all that done, let's actually keep moving forward. And, yeah.
Observe, young man. This land is known as the Netherworld.
Yeah, this looks like Tokyo, and isn't that tower Tokyo Tower?
I've heard that this place was once known as Tokyo, but that time has passed. Now it is the Netherworld, a land dominated by demons.
Our MC is definitely confused, if you cannot tell. Yeah, what happened? Even he seems to be pondering on this.
I'm afraid I lack the data needed to answer your inquiry right now, young man. All I can remember is that there was a battle here in days past between gods and demons. Two great forces clashed right here in front of Tokyo Tower. I know this because I was there as well.
You were there?
Despite this, however, the data containing my memory of what followed has been damaged. The only other memory I have is of my mission to protect you.
It seems this Aogami can't explain anything further. Yeah, no kidding.
Young man, perhaps we could make our way to Tokyo Tower?
Makes sense.
If we return to the last location in my memory, I may be able to remember something else.
Going with Aogami's suggestion seems to be the best course of action for now. Yeah. Let's do that then. And so our next quest. The Lay of the Land. Main quests are, of course, things that we have to do in order to progress somebody's story. These are different from the optional sub-quests and must be done as they are saying to progress the story. So, this is our life now, huh? Once we make it down there, our journey is to make it over there. So, let's do that. Huh. Alright. That was interesting. Alright. There's no turning back, it looks like, right? Can't even jump back up there. Alright. Okay, so there is no turning back. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Aogami?
After comparing this blue pillar of light with my data, I have concluded this is a ley line fount. A ley line fount is a point from which the Earth's energy overflows. As one might surmise, it holds incredible power.
Alright.
Not only can it heal those who touch it, but it can also instantly teleport one to another location. Considering the damage sustained in your previous battle, I recommend you verify its healing capabilities.
Alright then. Let's do that then.
Well, you're a peculiar one, aren't you? Really now? You want to know where you are? Why, this is the place I call home. As you can plainly see, I'm a bit of a collector of sorts. It's easy living. What with the riffraff out there and me in here. Still, a demon like you's a first. One body, sure, but I can sense two spirits within, no doubt about it. Pleasure having you. You may call me Gustav. See something you like? It's all yours. For a small fee, of course.
What a creepy little figure.
So, off to Tokyo Tower, are we?
Yep, that is our current mission right now.
And you found little old me while trying to harvest the power of the ley line fount, yes?
That is right.
Then you ought to do yourself a favor and make a purchase.
Guess we got no choice, do we?
I'll sell you what you crave, as long as you've got the marker. Give yourself an edge against the demons, why don't you?
So, what'll it be? And this is, ladies and gentlemen, our item shop, where we are able to get various items, as our shopkeeper said, and our only shopkeeper right now, at least. So we're gonna buy something, actually. I think grabbing a medicine or two is properly needed.
Say thanks.
And I think, oh boy, elemental shards are gonna be something. I'm trying to remember what my weakness is. We should try to cover those with maybe some dampeners. I remember we are weak to wind, which is force in this game, and we can only hold up to 3 in stock right now, or at least that is as far as I know. Yep, we have bought 2 of those, so we can only buy 3 of these force dampeners, so we should probably get those. If I am wrong, let me know.
Say thanks.
And that is all of our money. Yeah, we're gonna leave.
Satisfied your curiosity, have you? Allow me to send you back on your way. Ooh. Before that, however, I couldn't help but think our meeting like this must be fate. So perhaps you can do me a favor.
What more do you want than my money?
I'm rather taken with the human knickknacks and relics of yore, so I got some pawns to go out and fetch them for me. Mimon, they're called.
Okay.
Trouble is, they're fickle, and even worse, forgetful. Oftentimes, they give up the search and do whatever they please. Useless.
Huh.
That said, if you happen to run across any, mind sending them back old Gustav's direction? I'll see to it you're rewarded.
You know what? This is a fair trade.
Also, I've taken liberty to connect this place to the ley line fount. Feel free to come and go as you fancy. Till next time. Oh, yes, of course. Here, allow me to show you the ins and outs of the ley line fount.
Okay, that would definitely help.
I can use the flow to heal you if you fancy. But I can't do it for free. Cough up a little maca, however, I'll set you right as rain. Be good to remember that.
That place has been unlocked. Recovery has also been unlocked.
There was an unexpected meeting, but we were able to confirm the Fount's capabilities. As we make our way to Tokyo Tower, I recommend we look for the Mimon, as we were asked.
Yeah. Oh yes, we also get to save here too. Let's first heal. Luckily, it only costs 2 Maka for now to heal 6 hit points. And then we are going to save again. And that is where we are going to be ending things. And yes, I know there is a little creature right behind us and maybe a few paces or so, but we need to take a break, and I think this is where we are going to be ending our Let's Play for now. So, I appreciate you guys for watching up to this point. This is God of Ka, signing off.